Scorpio, October 21, the 2nd, I believe. So, I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, because without you this doesn't work. So concentrate on your cards. Tried to do this once already. Funny enough, it got stopped by a teacher, because Astral DJ is giving me To Say With Love by Lulu. Also, they're mentioning the English version of Please Sir. So, it may be about a teacher. Who knows? We shall see. So what does Scorpio need to know about the month of October, Spirit, please? Don't forget, we're getting to that point where it's a bit dicey. 6th of October, the planets are doing odd little things, and I suggest you watch Ablas Roland Legrand. I believe that's how you pronounce it, but it's French. Because I did post the videos on my Facebook page. He does give warnings there of the dates we've got to be aware of. Starts about the 6th, I think, and ends around, I don't know, the end of the month. But go check it out because it's important. A lot of love coming from Spirit. But there is something here that you feel chained to, shackled to, possibly contracts. Don't sign any contracts right now, especially Mercury retrograde, please. It's old age, it's bones, it's knees, it's teeth. It's being manipulated by others, toxic situations, but it can be passionate. So it's something you're passionate about but feels toxic. Capricorn energy. It was born on the 15th of any month, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. 10 years. Either 10 years of somebody coming to you cap in hand for money, or somebody needs your blessing to leave the family unit, the security. Finances could be an issue. Love has left the building. You've turned your back. Not really interested in love, I don't think. If you was, it wasn't enough. It's no commitment. That's one of your cards. The eclipse. I don't know when the next eclipse is. I will look. But this is about seeing things very, very clearly. You know it's not going to be easy, but you know where you're going now. There could have been a choice between two properties, two people, two situations. And you know that whichever path you chose wasn't going to be easy. But you've made a decision. You're not confused anymore. You've taken back control of your life. Maybe purchasing a new car. It's don't try to control others though. The red car brings success. It's the womb, the ancestors, the mother energy. It is success. So the 18 and the 7 and the 25, positive energy, which, like I said, is at the end of the month, but it could be of any month. There is an over-emotional water sign male though, so if you're the men, you may not be in charge of your emotions. There may be somebody that you're connected to emotionally that is self-medicating, drinking, whatever. Or the strings attached to their love. We don't need that sort of love. Or you may not be loving yourself enough if you're a male Scorpio. And that doesn't mean being big-headed, it just means taking care of yourself, looking after yourself. And Spirit want you to look after yourself. Because this situation is toxic and it's time, I think, to move on. And when you do, you'll go towards success. It could be financial. It looks like something to do with the family here. But it could be, I don't think it's work. It doesn't look like work. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. Cancers, positive. Capricorns, negative. And you're in a very passionate relationship. And even then, I think it's still negative. Oop, hello. Yeah, there's something wrong within the home. Either repairs need doing, or there's a contract you shouldn't sign to do with the house, or finding problems finding new property, or problems within the family unit. Again, like I said, a delay in a celebration, a wedding having to be postponed. There's just something not quite right. There is a celebration, however, a reunion. Perhaps someone's returning to get your blessing on something. And it'll be for a wedding maybe, because we've got a brand new beginning, a gift that Spirit's given you that's going to make you very, very happy. A new love, a new situation, perhaps the conception of a child. Maybe somebody's got pregnant before they got married and you're not happy about that, but there is some sort of celebration. Four of Cups means maybe boredom or not wanting to accept this. But you can do this, standing on your own 2 feet. You've learnt the lessons you need to learn. You've found patience and balance in your life. Look for the rainbows. Look after yourself, because the flamingo gets its colour from the shrimps that it eats. So nourish yourself properly. Stand on your own 2 feet. You can do this. You've learned all the lessons you need to learn. You're coming out stronger on the other side. Those born on the 14th, living or past, take for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So it could be the 14th of this month. The family unit, the dynamics. Money will be there. They're saying money will be there, so don't worry about money. A situation may have come to an end though within the family about security. So maybe it is a financial issue. But you're leaving the misery of the past behind. You're walking away. Or someone is. Because somebody's definitely got their back turned on love. But it doesn't feel like there's a split of any type as yet. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, older man, makes bad decisions, is confused. So don't listen to doctors, priests or lawyers, males, because they may be giving you bad advice. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, cusper. It's confusion, not communicating very well. They're trying, but they're not doing it as well as they should do. We've got Sagittarius energy that's positive. Cancer energy that's positive. So yeah, you're putting your boundaries in place. You're no longer being that victim or playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want, and you're not letting others do that to you either. You've learning to say no, because you've said yes for far too long. So put your boundaries in place. You're a mirror. What you give out is what you get back. But that doesn't mean you have to be somebody's doormat, because you're giving or was giving to ungrateful people, and now you're not going to do that anymore. You're seeing things from a different angle. Maybe issues with the feet and toes. You're healing. You're no longer comparing yourself to others or feeling like you should have been further on in your life, or you're not old enough, or you're not young enough, or you're not good enough even. You're healing. Again, we've got that Knight of Vessels there. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio cusper. It could be you. It's lack of commitment to things. It's being down, depressed. But Spirit are giving you the gift of something to make you happier. And you've learnt your lesson now. You won't repeat that lesson. Yeah, there is boredom here though. You are bored. You're so bored. And you're refusing to accept that you have to get off your ass really and sort this out. You've been exploited for far too long. You have to go where there is equal reciprocity, equal give and take. So be careful that you're not being too generous to people who aren't grateful for it, because this seems to be about your finances. You're going to need the money for when you move, if that is a house move. It's time to demand respect. Stop banging your head against a brick wall with the people that don't respect you. Put your boundaries in place and walk away. Yes, it might cost you emotionally. I don't think it can cost you any more than it already is financially. So you're feeling left out, feeling lonely in a room full of people, feeling isolated, half erased. 5 years is mentioned. So somebody's been taking liberties, haven't they? Maybe you've allowed them because you haven't been in a good place. You wanted the company, you wanted the companionship, but it's costing you financially, and sooner or later you've got to realise that. So, oh, 1 minute, parcel. Scorpio. Love parcels. Let's see what it is. Oh, another new deck, courtesy of Kristen in America. So I will have to tell her that it's arrived. Those who've listened to me before know that I can't buy my own decks. So sometimes people send me them or buy me them. So this is good. We like this. It's like Christmas, isn't it? A new deck. Can't wait. Okay. So, make sure I read with them later. Where was we? Yeah, don't allow people to exploit you, is what they're saying. Learn to say no. Your choices bring consequences, and those consequences shape your destiny. So make the choice that's best for you. Number 22 is positive energy. Make the right choice for you. This is about the way you was brought up, religions, indoctrination, if you like, the way you was taught to believe. You've got to make your own beliefs. This is also about the burden. Like I've just said, you've made it a cross to bear, but it's not your cross to bear, it's theirs. And that burden, whoever it is, or that situation, don't appreciate you or the sacrifices that you make. Be aware of that. They want you to find your inner child, the person you used to be, the fun-loving person. Start looking at the world with a child's eyes. You can't solve this problem with the same mindset that caused it. So treat it as a new beginning. Spirit are giving you that brand new beginning for happiness. They want you to be happy. to grab it with both hands. Because there is a snake in the grass, there's no doubt two ways about it. It could be a fire sign energy. It could be anybody born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. But it's just not, be alert, be aware of the things and people around you. See how they treat others when they're not going to get anything out of it. Because you're avoiding cutting those ties with people and places and situations that no longer serve you. I think there's going to be a house move because you don't feel at home where you are. A house is not a home unless there's a warm welcome, fire in the hearth, food on the table. Something is missing in your environment. There's disloyalty, there may be the loss of a much loved pet, a dog, and issues with children. But mainly it's about loyalty. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved somewhere. Gemini, you're overthinking things. Communication is your key though. You do need to communicate better. And it is the 15, so that's this. To start with, the 15. And it is about choices, which is the Lovers. So those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There is a lot of love coming from Spirit. So perhaps it's your birthday on the 24th or the 6th of November. If so, Spirit are saying they love you very much. Just don't be daft. No one is free. Even the birds are chained to the sky. The name Bob and Dylan could be important. So communication is the key. Maybe Spirit are trying to talk to you and you don't understand what they're saying. Be versatile and quick at this time. And you must also be mindful because people are talking. Gemini is a charming sign full of whimsy and fun, and is ruled by the planet Mercury. Well, Mercury's in retrograde, so it is going to cause issues. Named after the Roman god of wit and winged thought. Geminis are chatty and their minds act like quicksilver. Geminis prefer to do things fast, not because they're boisterous, but because they become bored. What did I say? Bored. With anything tedious and not immediately fun. Words are everything to Gemini. They adore books but hardly ever read them entirely. What is most important to a Gemini is an exchange of ideas and communication. So however they like to discuss ideas but tend to be poor listeners. Geminis are fascinated by their own thoughts rather than the ideas of others. So somebody may not be listening to you. All they want to talk about is themselves. Geminis are fascinated by their own thoughts rather than the ideas of others. As Geminis are curious about everything, they tend to be experts on a number of different topics. So jack of all trades, master of none. They also love stories and gossip, so beware of these people. Those intelligent minds should always be fed, whether with gossipy tales or erudite or philosophical pursuits. They like both. They usually have small computers on their person to access social media and play games. And to be fair, you won't like that because you think it's ignorant. This twin sign is one of the smartest in the entire zodiac. However, Geminis can be insecure in their views, so change their opinions often. Geminis are not very patient, and thus, you're very patient. You've got patience, you've learnt your lesson. Thus may not enjoy school that much. So it's funny that they're talking about school when the song was about teachers. Yet they thrive when studying something they're truly interested and invested in. So you may have a child that's not really into the mainstream school idea of learning. They want to do something practical. Geminis are fickle and dual nature, and they change their minds on a whim. So it doesn't say anything about children, but Spirit keep going on about, well, it's just mentioned the child there, but look at things differently. If you've got a child that's not learning properly, maybe it's the teacher that's not a good teacher. Just saying. Clash of personalities. What is true for them today may not be true tomorrow. They get distracted easily and are highly nervous. A more appropriate word is flighty. So attention disorders can crop up in children. And I've worked with kids like that. So you've got to find something that they are interested in, and then they'll focus. A dual sign, many Geminis are left-handed or ambidextrous. Geminis are extremely deft at making things with their hands. Gemini is a sign of the brain. So Spirit won't leave this alone. So there is a child somewhere, right, that everybody's saying they'll never amount to anything. I'm telling you, they are very, very clever with either their words, computers, hands, able to make something. Not everybody is going to go to university. Not everybody is going to work in the 9 to 5 job. So let them be who they are. Gemini is a sign of the brain. They are always inventing, and also their eyes and nervous system. Geminis have clear, bright eyes that dart around, and they have broad foreheads. They are forever youthful, and they are all air. Geminis are light on their feet. They do have passion, but sometimes they can't find it. Even so, this is the most charming sign, and Geminis have many friends and easily attract romantic partners who share their sense of fun. When this card comes up, you may be the object of discussion, or you may have to talk your way out of a sticky situation. I think somebody's got a glad eye. Since communication is the key with Gemini, you may find yourself involved in new forms of technology that help spread your ideas to a wider audience. Such technology would include cameras, computers, tablets, and the next invention to come along. Writing may also figure in, such as creating a blog, writing books, or just being involved with books and publishing. You may find yourself either to be skilled diplomat or asked to teach and give a speech. So, honest to God, there really are no nagging away today. So, another message for someone else. I think it's because you're empathic, Scorpio, pick up on more. There's a computer, possibly of someone who's passed. There's information on there, or there's something that you will be very happy to find. So have a look. So you may have to talk you out of a sticky situation. You may find yourself involved with new forms of technology that help spread your ideas to a wider audience. Such technology includes cameras, computers, tablets, and the next invention to come along. Writing will also figure in, such as creating a blog, writing a book, or just being involved with books and publishing. You may find yourself to be skilled diplomat or asked to teach or give a speech. At this current time, you may find yourself to be very highly strung or nervous or excitable. I'm getting that. As is the nature of Gemini, but still able to figure it all out with a probing mind. It may feel as if you're riding high on a lofty energy. Multitasking is going to be required of you. Gemini is also the sign of the soulmate, the lovers. So you may have a soulmate in spirit or in the flesh. So this card can indicate an important romantic relationship has started or will figure in shortly. But the bottom line with Gemini card is this. Words are important now, so use them wisely. Words will be imperative regarding the outcome of this reading. The mind, the brain, being in two minds, fluency, deafness, being clever while a little superficial, double talk, talking too much, giving out too much information, publishing, left-handedness, the hands, fingers, spinal cord, siblings, immediate neighbourhood, youth, twins, puzzles, games, learning and quick learning, school and involvement in education, mastering a new technology, computers, nervous conditions, being too highly strung to take the real lead, abandoning projects just before they're finished, leaving many things undone, restless and indecision, retail business and selling things, flea markets, used items, flirtation, friends as lovers and lovers as friends. Spirit want you to have a car boat sale as well. They're saying, I'm going to shut up, are they? But it is the lovers. So those born on the 6th or the 24th, like I said, massively important. Pay attention, be mindful about talking, writing, explanation, and versatility. Be versatile. Yeah, it's time to look after yourself. I've been saying this for quite some time now. You've been through the ringer. You've come out the other side stronger than before, but you still need to replenish. So, 64. Retreat, rest, and be held. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. And when we're running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we deeply crave. What did I say? We've been relying on others to fill that void. Nothing can grow in barren lands, and you're no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. So tend to your own well and watch the amount you have to give multiply. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it, like chocolate or drugs or alcohol, caffeine, whatever it is. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we're not allowing ourselves. So think, when you was a kid even, what was it that nourished you? What refueled you? What was the nectar to your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile and overspilling with life? Because it will again. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favourite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking on the beach, or yin yoga. Whatever nourishes you is your medicine, and when you give yourself that medicine, you need to be nourished. You nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So do something for yourself. And it may be for your birthday. You maybe want to do what you want to do on your birthday. That's fine. Do it. Do what you want to do. Don't feel like you have to do. It may be their birthday. Don't feel like you have to do anything. Faith. So you've lost faith for some reason. Faith is a powerful quality that moves mountains. So the angels remind you not to have blind faith in people or situations. Use your common sense and discernment and never give your power to another. Like I said, take your power back. Instead, put your faith in yourself because you are strong enough and the spirits are there to help you. Pray with integrity from your still wise centre, and that doesn't mean to say go all religious. Just speak to spirit and know that your requests will be granted. Act as if they've already been done, manifested, it's happening. That is faith. So if you're waiting for a house move, make sure you're packed and ready, because if you're not, you're telling spirit you're not ready to move. That's faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. Have faith in the support of your spirits, your ancestors. They're all behind you. Thanks for listening.